Yo, what's up? It's Ashley D, DJ Ash, and although I don't claim y'all, I do watch the beef sector here and there, but there's nobody that I ride for anymore. There's no camps I pledge allegiance to. I'm nobody's nation. And I haven't liked FyeBabe in a long time. So I wasn't mad at what happened over there at Soto Nation. But I didn't expect it to run her off like this. Like, she had a live scheduled to basically do what y'all do, which is dox for last night. She canceled that. And she hasn't been live since. All day. And it's a Saturday too. That's not like her. I mean, has she been defeated? That roast was epic. Yes, indeed. But you gonna tell me she couldn't handle that? She all but begged for it. And it's not about who did it. Because I'm not a Tommy Sotomayor fan. But I was over there, I'm not going to say cheering on, but participating in his chat yesterday. And when he said something I didn't like or disagree with, I said it. I called it out. Happy New Year to you, Slick Whips. Thank you for your subscription. I appreciate you. But yeah. There's several things that FyeBabe has done that I don't like. Several moves that she's done that I felt like is moving funny, but my personal issue with her, which is going to be hard for her to come back from, is when she, repeating after a lying ass Mona Simone, got up there on her moderate sized platform and instructed her female following to go out and get chastity belts because I am a coochie burglar and a threat to them. That was some insulting shit. Highly offensive. So, as somebody who's been on the receiving end of many roasting gags, I don't see what the big problem is. This is what y'all like to do. This is, this is what y'all live for. Before the man had a chance to say yay, nay, cat, dog, she came for him. So, no, I'm not going to get all up in arms about a man verbally assaulting a woman. Because, unlike most of y'all, he stuck to what he saw on his very screen. He didn't dig and try to find out her whole life to try to defeat her. He didn't need to. He just dealt with what was there in his face, and that was plenty. I can respect that. But that's why a lot of y'all are mad, because the truth always hurts more than a lie. And I didn't hear any lies told. Unless she has a family emergency, which I seriously doubt, it's going to be hard to explain her absence. The news doesn't take a break. She's supposed to be this sector's daily news, right? And the biggest story is not being covered by her. The biggest story in a while. It doesn't take that long to file a police report if that's what she's doing. We know she stays filing police reports. But what law did he possibly break? No laws were broken. Just some feelings were broke. Or feelings were hurt, rather. And he didn't involve your child, FyeBabe. So now what you gonna say? Can't hide behind Leah now. I'm all for it. Two consenting adults going back at each other. I mean, it was a fair one. As much as Babe Nation may not like it. But I'm not saying she should come back and try to rebut him or nothing like that, because there's nothing you can say. Like, the best thing you can do is get off him. But just not saying anything, just hiding scared, that ain't the move. That makes it that much worse. Because your silence is deafening. Hmm. But yeah, don't start none. 9 times out of 10, it won't be none. Hey, Spicy Kai. What's good with you? See, I don't start with y'all because I don't want none with y'all. It's just that simple. So when people do put their mouth on me, I feel no hesitation in going in on them. I can relate. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Shelly Cat, hey, I've been listening and you're making a valid point. Thank you. And this comes with the territory. So, like, Dust yourself off and show your face. You got a whole nation that's counting on you. This doesn't have to be the end. Just learn from this and leave folks alone. I want everybody to win. I don't appreciate the selective outrage because if we're going to be upset about men roasting women, what do you have to say about all the gay men around here that are guilty of the same? Why is there a double standard? Does it hurt more because a straight man is supposed to find you desirable and not want to roast you? I can see some validity to that. But a man is still a man, despite who he lays with, in my book. I made a video about how all gay men aren't bitch made the other day because I feel like a lot of them around here are bad representations, and I have to remind myself of that. I don't feel comfortable with even gay men calling women all kind of bitches and hoes. It just rubs me the wrong way. So I'm consistent. It doesn't sting anymore when Tommy Sotomayor does it than a Sean Bradley. Because despite him being gay, despite him being flamboyant, there still is a certain degree of male privilege you receive that I'm sure has gotten him places in life. Then you have Jay Wilson over there basically taunting Tracy with a man saying, oh, I got the man that you wanted. He didn't want you, he wanted me. He looked at me and saw something. And I thought that was weak and bitch made. Like, that's, it just, again, rubbed me the wrong way. That's hitting below the belt because obviously that man is gay. As much as I don't like Tracy, there's nothing defective about Tracy because a gay man chose to be with a gay man instead of her. Stop comparing yourself to women. She could never be the man that he wanted. Spicy Kai, right? There's no comparison at all. You sound goofy when you make those comparisons. So Mark wants a man. All right, it's not Tracy's fault. That's not a good angle to come at her for. And it doesn't make me look at Jay Wilson as a strong man at all. Anytime a man is attacking a woman for her looks, especially her hair, I don't like it because they don't have to deal with it. We're looking at men that have shaved their head bald and don't have to deal with hair at all. But they want to sit and talk about wigs and whack hair. And it's like, you just don't have any room. I unhugged Air last one of them months ago. Too much drama and disrespect. Yeah. And then some people around here got the nerve to say, well, why aren't certain people speaking up for the sector? Like there's any sense of unity or kinship or brotherhood, sisterhood. Where? It is one big dysfunctional family. The same people talking about each other every day. But ain't no sense of loyalty. And it's not a sector worth fighting for because it's played out. How long can we do this? Hey, Lady T. Carter. The sector has been named the beef sector. That says it all. It is the beef sector. That's what they do on a daily basis. And VS runs the shit. So I make that statement before. And that's not saying a lot. But that's what they do. Now, I've been promoting Free VS, and I don't believe she deserved the charges that she got. I felt like the whole situation was fucked up, and people have the right to their personal space and have the right to go out in public without being confronted by a deranged subscriber. Okay? Hey, Virginia Redbone. And so it's a matter of rights. I don't care who it was. I would feel the same way. I mean, some of y'all just have no boundaries. But VS is capable of so much better. And we know that because she's done better before. She just got comfortable in this sunken place of the beef sector. I don't care for Tracy because she always looking for sympathy after she do her dirt. Same thing for FyeBabe. Same exact thing. A lot of them do though. A lot of them like to throw rocks, hide their hands, and play victim. Instead of just owning up to their shit and being like, okay, I wanted the smoke. This was a little bit too much smoke, more smoke than I wanted. And I've been defeated. I could respect that, but no. They always starting shit with somebody and crime victim. Jay should not compare. No. I mean, I don't even watch him like that. But for some reason, that video was calling me to watch it. And he just, it was, I think it was called Tracy Do Better. And just, he just started going in on Tracy about how she ain't shit and her looks ain't shit. She don't, um, her, she was flirting with people at the Great Clips, including Mark, who was his current boyfriend. She wanted him, but he ended up wanting Jay Wilson. And it's like, where did that come from, dude? And what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? All the things you could come at Tracy for. First of all, I don't see myself coming at somebody like that who I ever called a friend. I don't care what we're going through now. If I ever called you a friend, I'm not going to make tearing you down publicly my content. But to go to the lengths that he goes as a man to a woman, it's hard for me to respect. And it gives effeminate men a bad name, in my opinion, because that's why a lot of people are threatened by them in the first place. Oh, you trying to take a woman's place? Well, he is. Not all of them. Why would your mind even go there? So you mad at her for not being the man that Mark wanted. No, that's not her problem. It's scary how they all make friends and turn on each other after a few months. Yeah, right. People excuse him because he's gay, but he's still a man. He's still a man and he should carry himself like one. You know, because I'm sure there's other aspects of his life he wants to be treated like a man. He wants the respect and reverence of a man, but he wants to act like a girl when it comes to this. Like, be consistent. Either you're a man or not. I mean, you can be gay all day, but that don't stop you from being a man. I'm just not with that. I mean, then they wonder why it's so hard to advocate for like gay adoption and gay people raising kids. Like, do you want him trying to raise your son, be a father figure to your son, acting like that? But then again, he doesn't represent all gay men. And I'm going to continue to call him gay because he's never mentioned that I know of any situation with a woman. So I think he hides behind the bisexual thing to make himself appealing to the women that still might have a hope that there's a chance of, getting with him or want to fantasize about him. So it's safer to say bisexual, but that man is gay. That man is all the way gay. Yep, I'm going with gay. It was so funny when he came out as bi because I didn't know it was a secret that he wasn't straight. Like, he's one of those people that it's like, bruh, we knew. You didn't have to come out. You were out of what? That invisible closet you call yourself in? I think he said bi because it was easy to come out. Yeah. But there are so many women, I think the majority of women, that will not date a bisexual man still. That's like an exception to the rule. Most women that I know, if they know that you're bisexual, they're not interested. I mean, either you're accepting of LGBT, or not. But as far as romantic interest, that's over with for most women. Poor thing, he thought we didn't know his closet has a glass door. Exactly. I mean, he used all the gay lingo. I need to make this coin because daddy need a old nasty piece of uh whatever. Like, who talks like that but gay men? Who follow T.S. Madison and Kaya like that and reported on it but gay men? No offense to any straight man that did, but I just didn't see any. And that's how I even heard of him, from the T.S. Madison and Kaya debacle. He was one of the people reporting on the fuck shit. It was nobody but women and gay men. So it's like, dude, you're accepted, you're loved. Why do you feel like you have to lie or deny being who you are for a woman being bi? It's more accepted, in my opinion. It is. It is. And there is a double standard with that. But, like, okay, most men who find out a woman is bisexual is not going to count her out of the dating pool because of that. But most women, they're not going to want to date a bisexual man. I mean, that's just how it is. Women can wear men's clothes without too much judgment, but not the other way around. But if I could get deep for a second, it makes sense because women wear so many hats and often have to be the man and the woman in a household that it's only fitting for women to wear men's clothes. When there's so many single mothers, she's playing mother, she's playing father, she's career woman, then has to come home and cook dinner. Women are just so strong and versatile. We're expected and capable of doing it all. Men have never had that type of demand on them. They're just expected to go out and conquer the world and take their place as privileged males in society. When they get a woman pregnant, they have the choice to stay and be a parent, or they can get ghost. That child doesn't depend on them nearly as much as the woman. They definitely don't carry anything into this world. Their body doesn't have to change. Nothing. Am I making any sense? I hope so. Thank you, Shelly Cat. Thank you, Spicy Kai. But yeah, I wasn't even going to speak on this because it's like, okay, another woman got roasted. Just happened to be by a larger name that we're not used to seeing around here. Not new to YouTube. Congrats on your trademark. Thank you, Spicy Kai. You know, not new. New to a lot of y'all, but not new to YouTube whatsoever. Not new to the internet. Um, no big deal, in my opinion, but apparently it is. Because it's got everybody talking. And now FyeBabe, everybody talking but FyeBabe. That's what really caught my attention. I'm not subscribed, but I've been searching for Babe Nation to make a statement, and nothing. Now you had some people speaking on her behalf, but no, she got a mouthpiece. She got a platform, and that platform has been silent. She's live now. Well, it's about time. Did I talk her up? I'm taking credit for that. Because I know I checked right before I went live. You heard it here first. DJ Ash talked up FyeBabe out her hiding. She's not going to. She never does. She's going to make me watch. I'm curious to see what she gonna say now. You was flowing. Thank you. Hey, I try. Well, on that note, let's see what she has to say, y'all. Thanks for listening to me. Next time.